It is Helpful Honda Mailbag Friday, and here with a sponsor read is Ashley Pickle.
The North Texas Honda dealers want to help you score some great deals on award-winning Hondas. Stop by your Helpful Honda dealer today or visit ntxhondadealers.com to learn more.
Thank you, Honda. Thank you, North Texas Honda dealers. It's
Good
helpful.
cars.
It's helpful. Helpful Honda Mailbag. I'm not laughing because you're wrong. I'm laughing because it's like I don't think that that's like their next marketing slogan. I don't think they're like, well, we're going to move from Helpful Honda to just good cars.
Mechanic understands.
If you got questions at high school football, college football, recruiting, lifestyle, romance, travel, Hawaiian shirts, barbecue, things like that, we're answering your questions now.
I was going to say, while we're letting people get we've got a couple questions, but while we're letting the people get some in, I do have something to show you. Since you brought up Hawaiian shirts, and Ryan Smiga had said Happy Hawaiian Shirt Friday, and so I'm going to pull up this picture right here.
I'll look into the void.
Tweeted, wrong one, hang on. We got it. We're pulling it up.
And
he tweeted this out to me not too long ago that he was celebrating Hawaiian Shirt Friday, but I can't zoom in on here. Obviously, the office shirt is underneath. That is an office Hawaiian shirt.
Oh, wow.
Which is fantastic. So he's a
excellent.
teacher, so I'm sure the students love that.
Stuff.
So we had to shout that out real fast. I meant to do that last week.
Is that an NBA Jam themed T-shirt?
It looks like it, yeah. Everything about that
stuff.
it's
just a good look.
So he deserved a big shout out for that.
Just a good look. So we are tomorrow. Me, you, and Greg Powers are going down to. You're going tonight.
I'm going. Yeah.
Going down to Lalano.
Yep. This afternoon.
For the Texas High School Barbecue State Championships. I called ahead to make sure that we were good for credentials, and the very nice man was like, yeah, we're excited you guys are going to come. You can just
walk on in.
Kind of show up. So we should have a full report probably, Tuesday?
Yeah.
Yeah, we should probably have it edited by then.
Yeah.
Middle of next week.
Yeah, maybe Wednesday. I've got a lot of interviews to do on Monday. So
so we'll see. You're going to be playing golf on Monday.
Oh, yeah. Shoot, yeah. Wednesday then. Probably Wednesday.
Wednesday or Thursday. Sometime in the future.
We'll get it to you next week.
But we are excited to go down there. Apparently, the way that it works is that we're going to have is that they do. Now, I'm not going to get there till noon. Mm-hmm. And so we'll probably start shooting at noon. That's when the meats start coming out because the first two categories are dessert and beans. Mm-hmm. And then and then they get into the meat, which I believe it goes chicken, and then.
Let me look it up to make sure we get this right. I don't want to do these great people any disrespect here.
I know chicken is due at noon from the people who are cooking.
We've got 9 a.m. desserts, 10:30 a.m. beans.
Sure.
Noon is chicken.
Yep.
1:30 ribs. 3 o'clock, the granddaddy of them all.
The brisket.
We're going brisket.
I mean, that's the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
That's the Super Bowl.
Which should not be a surprise.
And I'll be honest, I don't know a ton about this, and I was asking you about this because it seems to me, for me, and this is, and I'm also a barbecue dummy, but it seems to me that barbecue is a relatively passive
it's a marathon,
activity.
Not a sprint.
It's a marathon, right?
Yeah.
And so it strikes me that I'm like, what are we going to be watching? And you made a great comparison that me, a city slicker, would not have gotten, which is you feel like it's going to be like.
I think it's going to be exactly like a livestock show. Just like a stock show, which is, yes, there is always something going on, as in I'm sure there will be judges walking around all the time. And then obviously intermittently between each segment, there's going to be the taste testing and stuff. So there will be stuff going on. But if you've ever been to a stock show, you know that a lot of your time is spent mingling and talking and observing and looking at the other animals when the events aren't actually going on. I think we're gonna have big stock show energy.
Okay, so it's gonna be a real low key.
I could be completely wrong.
Yeah, I don't anticipate that we're gonna be walking around. If you've ever seen the television show on Food Network called Chopped, where it's like everyone's running around trying to cook. Feels like it's not gonna be like that. So I'm very interested to see like the vibe of this thing.
And you've got to think too, like obviously those briskets are gonna be in there all day.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like those are going on and checking it, but I think we're going to see a lot more action coming from the chicken and the ribs in prepping those after they already have the brisket in there.
I agree.
I feel like that's kind of it.
That's probably right. So I'm very excited. We're going to do some great interviews down there, get some great content for you down there at the Texas High School Barbecue State Championships in Llano. And, yeah, I get to go see the Ashley Pickle statue.
That's not a thing.
I get to, I get to see like where like I don't know if they have the whole museum built yet, but we'll see. Do they have your childhood home like as a place you can visit?
No.
Okay. Do we have any questions on the Helpful Honda Mailbag Friday?
Yes, we'll start off with, and this is a question that Daniel Agnew had asked that I don't think we have the answer to, but maybe we will be able to.
We don't have an answer.
Fuel it. He said, if people are attending the barbecue state championships, will they be able to sample all the contestants' barbecue?
So that's a big question.
We don't know.
That's a big question. Let's put it this way: I'm going down there, assuming that I'm not going to eat, but I'm also like if I don't eat, I'll just starve. Like that's like I'm okay starving, because if under the impression that I do get fed,
then I don't want to be
full.
Surprised.
I don't want to be full and be like, oh, I can't have any of this. It's like that's kind of what's going on here. So I don't know is the answer. There's a lot about the Texas High School Barbecue State Championships that I don't know.
Which is kind of fun because typically we go into our events that we go to knowing exactly this, exactly that, what we need to be doing. It's kind of exciting to do something and go,
this is going to be
waiting
fun.
to be pleasantly surprised and knowing that it's just going to be good.
I just don't know what the vibe is going to be. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm excited.
Yeah.
It's going to be a lot of fun. So, yeah, it'll be down there in Atlanta. I also know, in calling the gentleman whose name I definitely need to remember before we get there, if I'm going to, we are not the only media outlet that's going to be down there.
No.
From what I understand, Texas Monthly is sending somebody down there as well.
Which is cool.
So, now I know a couple people Texas Monthly mail, so I know.
Yeah. I wonder, I was going to say, that would have been cool if they let the taco editor go just
Jose
this
Relat.
once to, see if they can do it. That's what I was saying. Then that's when we could schmooze up and try and get
hey
him.
Man, you wanna be on our Dumb Internet show? Okay. All right, what's next, Pickle?
All right, Ryan had asked if you could go to a concert, who would you go see? And I'm guessing that's kind of we'll split that into two. If you could go right now, just because we haven't been able to go to concerts in forever, who would you go see? And then who's someone that you have always wanted to see that you never have?
So here's the thing for me, and maybe I'm different, and I know that you and I are very much different on this.
Mm-hmm.
The big arena concert does not interest me.
Yeah.
I'm not. That's not my vibe.
Okay.
I know that is your vibe. I know you like the big crowd. Or
I
let's put it this
do.
way: all the concerts you told me that you and your mom have gone to have been
have been
big
big
old shows.
Crowd. Yeah.
I'm a lot more likely to go to a place that's like only seats 500 or
like
something
a House
like
of
that.
Blues rather than
Yeah,
an American
House
Airlines
of Blues.
Center.
My favorite place to see a show here in Dallas is the Kessler.
Okay.
Which is really intimate.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that the venue for me is more important than act. But that said, right now, if I could see anybody in concert, I want to see Mark Rabelais.
Yes. Oh my God. Yes.
I'd want to see Mark. He just gets progressively more nude as the show goes on.
Yeah.
As he's doing his loop daddy thing.
I can
do
just
Mark
see
Rabelais.
you going up to your wife and going, okay, listen, I know.
Can't explain this. But this guy is
just please.
he's a little
Can I go? I'm not asking you to go.
You don't have to go.
I cannot imagine your wife ever going to see the
Mark?
loop daddy.
See the loop daddy?
Mm-mm.
Maybe. I don't know. I've talked her into dumber things like marrying me.
That's a darn good point.
Yeah, so that's who I would see right now. Pickle.
Who would I see right now?
I would like to go see Sturgill Simpson. I haven't seen Sturgill Simpson in concert, and I think he would be very good. I would also like to go see. I've never seen Father John Misty in concert. I'd like to go see Father John Misty in concert. So there's that.
There you go.
Okay.
I would say I know because I know he's going on tour in like 2022. I would love to go to the Chris Stapleton concert that's coming up. That would be a big one. Another really kind of, it sounds generic, but kind of off the wall, maybe more for me musically. I want to go see a Michael Bublé concert.
My wife is. He's coming to Fort Worth.
Yes. I want to go see that. That's definitely out of the realms of concerts that I usually go to.
But he's just so darn handsome.
I
will tell you, I don't agree. But in my you know how I've been told one of the running gags in my life is that people think that I look like every generic white guy.
Yes.
I have been told a couple of times by obviously blind people that I look like Michael Bublé.
See, and that's something that, if you're going to flex at ever being compared to another generic white guy, that would be the one to do it
Okay,
too.
so here's the thing. My wife, who has a vested interest in people thinking that I'm handsome, hears that and goes, I don't see it. I don't know what you're talking about. Like, there are definitely people that I do look like. I look like Will Wade, who's a bit of the LSU basketball coach. I look like him. There's a handful of other guys who I look like, but it's like Michael Bublé is probably a step too far. Jen's like, my
we need to
nah.
dial that down.
My wife's like, nah.
Bring it back in a little bit.
All right, what's next, Pickle?
We don't have any other questions from the comments, but I have a question because in searching through our Dave Campbell's Twitter page, William Wilkerson had put up a thing on our Twitter page that asked viewers and fans, what is a game that you are super excited for in the upcoming Texas high school football season?
Well, this one's on my brain right now because Matt Stepp just told us about it. But the opener in week 1. I'm sorry.
It's September 25th.
Week 4 or 5. September 25th. Waco La Vega is going to Corpus Christi Miller. That's very intriguing. It's very, very intriguing. Obviously, a quick rising powerhouse in 4A Division 1 versus kind of the mainstay powerhouse or one of the mainstay powerhouses in 4A Division 1 in La Vega. I think that's very interesting. I have not. I'll be honest. I've been so bogged down in magazine stuff. I haven't dove into the schedules yet. I will tell you what I'm really interested in. Is I think my favorite game of the year is probably going to be the Thursday night affair at R.R. Jones Stadium in El Paso.
Right, Coach?
Here's a message for Coach Ray Aguilar at El Paso High School. Hey, Coach. Thursday night game at R.R. Jones Stadium's happening, right? Best wishes. The Dave Campbell.